I'm Libby.
I'm Emre.
And I'm Skye.
And we're the Green Busters.
We teamed up with the Good of Goshen to find out a few of the ways that Goshen is going green.
We'll interview 3 different community leaders and learn about ways Goshen goes green and ways we can help. First, we talked to Chandler Elementary School New Tech coach Andrew Kauffman. Andrew organizes the School Gardens Initiative.
Hi, Andrew.
How's it going?
How is the School Gardens Initiative benefiting the students, teachers, and community?
The garden that we've planted has really impacted, I think, the students and teachers quite a bit. We have students that really take ownership of that now. They want to get their teachers out there and learning about that. And the community really helped us with that. We have rocks that came from local farmers. We had a lot of local people come in and help us create that garden. One of the things that we do want to do is actually have a community-wide flower sale to help raise money.
Why is green space important?
With students not being able to know what's around them, they don't experience nature as we would hope they would. Green space is super important for them to interact with. If they just have a concrete jungle, they don't know how to interact with anything that's growing. The more education that we have and the more understanding they have about green space, the more ownership they're going to take in that. Research also shows that the more green space that you have, the more calm students become, and the more that we can bring that into our classrooms, I think the better.
Thank you for coming and talking to us about how our schools can be more green.
Thanks for having me, I appreciate it.
Next, we talked to Judy Miller. Judy is the official energy specialist for Goshen Community Schools.
Hi guys.
How much money has Goshen Community Schools saved since the energy conservation program started?
In the 8 years, I've been here 6 years, but the program has been running 8 years, we've saved almost $4 million. And so really that's $4 million of cost avoidance that we can put toward things that really are the mission of Goshen Community Schools, such as the educational programs and sports and teachers' salaries.
What can you do as students to make GCS greener?
It's not just me saving money on energy and promoting green and environmental programs. That's something we can all do as a whole culture within our school. There's room to grow in that area. We can reduce using paper, we can recycle, we can reduce waste in the cafeteria and use less styrofoam. And in the classroom, you can just be sure that if you're the last one out, the lights go off. And so there's just ways we can be more conscious of what we're using every day.
Well, Judy, thanks for taking the time to talk to us.
It was my pleasure, and thank you all for caring about living green and caring for the environment.
Now we're heading to Goshen City Hall to meet with Mayor Jeremy Stutsman. Since becoming mayor, he has led some awesome environmental initiatives.
Hi.
How are you guys?
What ways does the City of Goshen promote solar power initiatives?
And we went through a whole initiative with a group called SoulSmart. We changed our ordinances and our zoning laws. We trained our fire department, building department, so they know how to work with solar panels when they're around them. We've been able to get about 70 to 80 new installations in the last year in Goshen. And we're actually the first community in Indiana to receive the gold level from the SoulSmart program, and the 40th community in the United States to receive that. So the seminar I went to down in Indianapolis, which was all about green initiatives for cities, one thing they did talk about is the success of students that are taking resolutions to city councils and asking them to set some standards for their community. So those students have had a lot of success, not only in Indiana, but across the nation in getting these resolutions passed. And I'm actually working with a group at the high school right now that's trying to put something like this together. Hopefully sometime late summer or early fall when school's back in session, they'll be able to present it to the city council.
What are ways that the community can help make Goshen greener?
I think the easiest thing for everybody to do is just help pick up the city. If you see some trash, pick it up. If it's something you can recycle, make sure you get it to a recycling bin. But you can encourage your parents to be recycling too, and that's a big thing. It helps with the environment, and it also helps in keeping our costs down at the dump, the landfill, as the city hauls the trash away.
Thank you, Mayor Stutsman, for giving us your time and telling us about Goshen's green initiatives.
Absolutely, and thank you guys for caring about our community and our environment.
So what do you think?
That you need to put an effort into everything, even if it's even just one small thing, that it makes a big difference.
We're preparing for the next generation.
and we want it to be clean and glossy.
Even though that Goshen has grown so much in the past few years, there's definitely still room for growth, and hopefully we'll keep going with the help of the community.
Thanks for joining us while we teamed up with the Good of Goshen to talk to these real-life local green busters.
To learn more about how Goshen's going green, visit goodofgoshen.com.
Stay green, Goshen.
Green Busters!
Stay green, Goshen.
Green Busters! Wait, I did the whip.
Mean that the students and staff are going to be more uncomfortable?
No!
I would grow corn. Because I like corn.